Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Talks with Todd.
Yo, what's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to Talks with Todd. I'm your host, Wit Todd. And listen, I know normally I drop an episode every Saturday, but yesterday I was celebrating with my wife. It was her birthday. We've been celebrating a lot lately, from my birthday to our 4-year anniversary to now. And we're going to keep celebrating. So happy birthday again, baby. And we're going to keep going until Leo season is over with, because you are definitely a Leo. So, man, look. Things have been great. Things have been smooth. And I just wanted to pop at y'all real quick about a topic that I was supposed to actually give to y'all early on, but I decided not to. Something wasn't sitting right. I had to give y'all last episode first. So today's topic is about burning bridges. And I chose this topic because a lot of people don't agree with my methods. They think that, I might be too harsh sometimes when they come down to Xing people out of my life or whatever have you, but I'm not. And I'm going to explain all of that with you guys today. Now, first and foremost, we're going to get right into the topic. When it comes down to burning bridges, it stems from a lack of respect, okay? I'm one of those people that if I lack respect for you, I'm not rocking with you no more. And if I do choose to rock with you, it's not going to be in the same capacity. So let's just say you do something to make me lose respect for you, right? And somehow you've been there for me at a real, detrimental moment of my life. I might give you a pass, but I'm still not going to rock with you the same, if that makes any sense. You might get a pass. You might get a pass. It just all depends on what you was there for. You know what I'm saying? So if I lose respect for you, even if you do what you got to do to earn your respect back, you still might get put in this box of people that I have that I can only rock with to a certain extent. And it ain't no beef. Please believe there's no beef. I don't have beef with nobody. Nobody. I don't want nobody to confuse what I'm saying. I have zero issues with people. Beef is when somebody's life is in danger. I have no beef with anybody. I'm good. Now, if somebody got an issue with me, clearly that's not real beef, because it ain't get handled correctly. Ain't nobody put their hands on me. I ain't got hit by no bullets, stabbed up by no knife. So if you do have beef with me, hey, sorry for you. You beefing with yourself. But let me just say this. First and foremost, with today's times, everybody like to handle everything on the internet, right? All their issues get hashed out on the internet. Here's my problem with that. When it comes down to people in the internet, I don't like it. Because if you have an issue with me, if I really did something to hurt you, right? Whether it's petty or major, come to me. Don't thumb your life away, or put your phone in your face and get the yapping about me, whether it's direct or subliminal. If you got a problem, hit my line. And I'm not a hard person to find or get in contact with. So if you got to handle things on the internet through me to get to me, no respect. No respect. And again, like I was saying, even if you earned my respect, you still might not get that. You still might not get that back. You still might not have earned the right to keep it. So therefore, you're not going to get looked at the same. I have this issue where if I don't have respect for you, I can't look at you for real. If I don't have respect for you, we cannot see eye to eye. We probably can't even barely hold a conversation. Even if you have to apologize for something, if you started off handling it wrong, it just is what it is. I can forgive all day. I'm not gonna forget, and that part of me that won't forget is what's gonna keep you at bay. All right, and that's just one incident. Now I have another issue, but that'll make me burn the bridge with somebody. Talking behind my back. To me, that's slightly worse than the whole internet shit, because at least with the internet shit, I'm seeing exactly what you're saying, and I know it's directed to me. Whether, like I said, whether it's indirect or direct, I know where it's coming from. Okay, cool. I know you aiming it at me. Cool. The problem is when it comes down to people talking behind my back, some of them make the mistake of talking to everybody instead of talking to a select few. When you decide to talk shit about me behind my back, you have to choose wisely who you decide to talk shit to. Everybody's not gonna feed into you running your mouth about me, because believe it or not, people really rock with me a lot more than what they, a lot more than what it may seem. Shit, even to me, it surprises me sometimes. I've had people hit me up, talk about hey, I really enjoy your content. Didn't even know they was watching. So a lot more people rock with me than what it may seem. I know the numbers don't be adding up and all of that, but guess what? Them views be going up. And I know whether them likes is up, them comments is up, them views say everything. So, hey, it is what it is. But you got to be careful who you talk to, ladies and gentlemen, especially when it come down to me. Now, mind you, I don't really take it. I don't take it to heart until people try to go to people that I love to talk shit about me. That's when I got a problem with it. If you know this person rock with me or I rock with them heavy, because let's be real, love ain't even and ain't always on the same page. So even if you know that I rock with them heavy, if you feel the need to go to them to talk shit about me instead of coming to me, you lose my respect. Because again, I'm not a hard person to talk to. Just keep your emotions intact and we can have a real adult conversation. It won't go south unless you make it go the other way. And that's the truth. And this goes for anybody. Me personally, when it comes down to women in this type of situation, I'm not into the going back and forth with women. I don't like it. It's messy. It's ridiculous. I don't like it at all. It's very nasty. It's a very nasty situation. Besides, not only are you not winning no argument with no woman, you shouldn't even want to feel like you're winning an argument with a woman. That's not a feel-good feeling. Women, it's like it was almost like they were born to go back and forth, whether they right or wrong. You know what I'm saying? Not all women, but some. I'll say that. Not all women. Because there's a lot of women out here that are not confrontational. But when it comes down to a confrontation with a woman, I'm not going to go back and forth like I would when it comes down to a man. You know what I'm saying? It's different. So when it's a woman do it, when it's a woman doing it, slight edge, because women do this to other women. When it comes down to men, I gotta hold them accountable. I have to. You know what I'm saying? And I know some people might say that ain't your responsibility. It's not, but somebody gotta do it. That's the problem with a lot of these dudes now that move weird and soft. Ain't no man holding them accountable. So if somebody feels the need to talk shit about me behind my back, and I'm probably the least confrontational person you can talk to, get out of here. Get out of my face. Don't try to come to me and try to talk to me later and all that bullshit. If you want to apologize, cool. But just know that when you run your mouth to everybody else except for the person you need to be talking to, you lose each and every time. So, again, I have no problem with burning bridges with people like that, because I feel as though nothing can really work out in that matter. What can we work out? How can we help each other? If you're that type of person that don't, and really the biggest problem is, I don't have a problem with nobody talking shit about me. Bring it to me first. Before you go to the internet, before you go to another person. Come to me. Come to me. Let me hear it. Either you call my phone or we meet up face to face. Some of you know where I live. Cool. Holla at me. I am not a hard person to talk to. But for some reason, when it comes down to little old me, people feel the need to do all this. For what? Does that make y'all feel good about yourselves? Does it add more money in your bank account? Like, tell me what happens. I really want to know. Another thing that would make me burn bridges with somebody is no loyalty. Okay? I'm big on loyalty, because if somebody comes to me talking shit about one of my homies, I'm backing my homie up. Now, if sometimes I might not even feel the need to report back to my homie about what was said. I'll just defend him and just let it go. But I have a big problem when people are comfortable with going to other people that I rock with and going off about me to them. So to some extent, you made them feel comfortable when it came down to talking shit about me. Somehow, you played a part in them coming to you consistently. Now, I've had homies back me up, like, right off the bat. Like, hey, man, listen, I ain't gonna tell you what such and such said about you. But what I will tell you is, I had your back. That's it. That was enough said to me. I didn't need to hear nothing else after that. I don't even care what was said, because guess what? It wasn't said to me. But I'm glad to know that you, as my homie, as my brother, you had my back. That's all that mattered. What was said don't matter. It does not matter one bit. So, salute to those friends. But to the friends that just be in the listening ear, and family members, ooh, some of y'all the worst. Some of y'all the worst. And I know somebody watching this agrees with me wholeheartedly. Some of y'all the worst when it comes down to that. No loyalty. And then wonder why I can get so comfortable with saying, fuck you. We ain't got to talk ever, and I'm cool on that. Listen, what I need people to understand is this. I'm a different type of guy, right? I am the same man that has cut ties with his own mother at one point. Now, I'm back on speaking terms with my mom. Before a while, we were not speaking, and I cut the cord. I did it. So let me explain something to y'all real quick. You come across any man that could cut off, you come across any man or woman that can cut off a parent, don't fuck with him. Don't fuck with them at all. That means you can get it too. So you better believe that that's a different type of monster. Anybody that can cut a parent off. Now I'm in the process of rebuilding things with my mother. By the grace of God, I was able to do that. So, and I know if I didn't do it, a lot of things wasn't going to work out in my favor. So, here I am. But I don't, people just, I don't know, man. It's almost like they don't understand how things work. It's like they can do something wrong, and then if you return fire, or not even return fire, but just decide to be like, just cut you off, you the bad guy? How? Make that shit make sense, please. But I know where it comes from. A lot of friends and a lot of family members have been enabled. Sometimes I may or may not have been responsible for it. Somebody else might have been doing it for them their entire lives, and they just, that sense of entitlement just grew and got worse. You know what I'm saying? But don't if you make somebody feel comfortable enough to run their mouth about me, consider yourself done for too. And that's just where I'm at with it. And I really want people to understand that it's okay to cut people off. There's no beef. It's just there's no need for me to keep you around. Like, if you that type of person to do things like that, when it ain't even no money on the table, what you gonna do when the bag come? I'm not gonna sit around and wait for that to get messed up. Crazy as hell. Think I'm gonna sit around and let my bag get messed up because of somebody wanting to be messy, not want to do the right thing, not want to be an adult and handle things the adult way? No, not dealing with that bullshit. Anybody that feels some type of way about it, you can feel however you want to feel. Cry to your mama, cry to your daddy, whatever. I don't care. This is just how it is. And it ain't nothing personal. Listen, to the people that I've cut off, or the people that call themselves cutting me off, whatever, I've been cut off. I can still see you and speak. There's no malice behind me being on some, forget it. I don't care. It's not that deep. Guess what? If it ain't hurting my pockets, if it's not affecting my brand, if it ain't you not messing with my family, my wife, we good as far as I'm concerned. So people take it how they want to take it, and I understand it. Some people think I'm too harsh, and y'all can think what y'all want to think. So the last thing I want to holler at y'all about was this. This is the last thing that I could tell you that would really make me cut you off. Don't hold nothing from me that I should know. Something that would change if you got information that could change the trajectory of my life in a bad way or in a good way, and you hold that information from me, and I found out later you had the information to give and you held back, sayonara. What's the point of keeping you around? There is none. So listen, ladies and gentlemen, let me tell y'all this. When you get to a point in your life, when you get to my age, I should say that. When you get to my age, I'm 39, I will be 40 next year. The closer I get to 40, the less I give a damn. So let me explain this. When you get to that point in your life where you like, I don't have time for the bullshit, you're going to understand this video more if you haven't cut nobody out of your life before. I've cut off family members, people that I should be very close with. I don't care. Because the moment you cross that line and you don't make it right, you cooked yourself. I don't care. Sisters, whoever, anybody can get it is what I'm saying. Anybody can get it. And like I said, it's not personal until you make it personal. And when it get personal, you ain't never got to worry about hearing from me again. Now, at that rate, I won't speak to you if I see you. I'll treat you like a damn ghost. You could be all in my face. Hey, Brandon, how you doing? How you been? I'm going to walk past you like you Casper. So, yeah, don't be afraid to cut nobody off. Anybody can get it. Listen, people need to start putting some standards on their respect. Your mama cross you, your daddy cross you, your sister, your brother, your uncle, whoever, your best friend since childhood cross you. If you don't feel right about keeping them in your life, then don't. Because guess what? Your gut gonna keep telling you something ain't right, and you keep them around, some more bullshit gonna happen, and then you gonna be looking stupid. Don't sit around looking stupid. Guess what? Because I've let it happen to me numerous times, and I'm not letting it happen again. So I hope y'all enjoyed this episode, and for those of you that didn't, whatever, I don't care. Catch y'all next week. I'm out of here. Indeed.